Sorry about that. Got a phone call right in the middle of the video. Okay. What you get from a 501A to a 502A Lariat. A 502A is very expensive package. I believe it's 70 just over $7,300 for the 502A, which, like I said, is what they call a luxury Lariat package. A 501A, I believe, is in the 3,000 area. What you gain on a 502A that you do not get on a 501A is you get the LED headlights. Bliss is not standard. Sony sound as well. Obviously, voice activated nav is not standard. It's an option. You don't get the second row heated seats. You still get the intelligent access with remote start, though, which is kind of cool. You do get the heated and the cooled seats on the 501A, dual climate and everything. You do have the automatic four-wheel drive is also in the 501A, as well as the center screen. But there are a couple differences that really make it. It really set it off. Also, well, one real big one is the chrome package is not, believe it or not, is not standard on the 501A. It's you get a silver painted wheel on the 501A Lariat. The chrome package is standard on the 502A on the Lariat. So let's hop to the back seat so I can show you what you get in the back seat. As you can see, the center console, like the XLT, looks exactly the same. You have the inverter outlet, your USB ports, but there's your heated seat, rear heated seat. So it only does the left and the right. It doesn't do the center seat. It only does the side seats. Okay, so you don't have that feature, but you do have the heated seats for the outer passengers in the back. So I think that pretty much covers it. If there's anything you need to see, or you have some questions on, I'm looking at a Lariat, but what do I don't know if I want to spend the money on the 502A, but this feature might be important to me. Am I able to get down to 501? I can help you out there and look exactly what you can get versus the other, because it is a jump. Like I said, it's $7,300 from a 502A to a 501A, which is about, I think, is in the 3,000 range. So it's about $4,000 difference between the two, which is very significant in the price of the truck. Also, too, keep in mind, once you hit the Lariat trim level, the incentives, the rebates go way down. Ford breaks it up a little bit differently for the trucks. So keep that in mind too, because I get a lot of customers that say, well, I want a Lariat, and I always do ask people why. Why a Lariat? What's on the Lariat that you really want? I'd say probably 7-8 times out of 10 is because they just want leather. They really don't find value in any of the other stuff. They really just want the leather seating, which we can put on, and you can get down an XLT and save yourself, $10,000. Even putting on leather seating, you can still save yourself $10,000 from a Lariat to an XLT. Because that's, like I said, 7-8 times out of 10, the customer will say, I just want the leather, and I know that the XLT doesn't have leather, so I want leather, so I guess I have to go to a Lariat. It's not true. You can go to a 502, or excuse me, an XLT 302A, get the Sync 3, remote start, and all that, but still have leather seating be put in, and still save yourself $10,000 at the end of the day. Because there's a lot of features on this truck, and it's a lot of most of it's technology, but there's also some aesthetic features that set this apart, like the wood grain and everything, the stitching, the chrome bezels. Like I'm sitting here in the back, the chrome bezels around the door speaker, little things like that. Chrome bezel around the cup holders, little things like that set it apart aesthetically versus an XLT, and you also get some more things that are standard equipment and everything. So just to keep that in mind when someone's looking for a Lariat. I do ask the customer, what are your reasons for a Lariat? Because, like I said, I have a feeling in my head that they want a Lariat just specifically because of the leather. They don't want, they really don't care about maybe cooled seats or having LED headlights, having bliss, things like that. They might not find important. So that's why I always question that. So, like I said, if you have anything from me, you want to see more, the next truck I'm going to do is going to be a Platinum, unless we get a King Ranch in between now and then. But I will cover a King Ranch. If I don't have a King Ranch here when I do the Platinum, I will cover the King Ranch. I'll go over it, compare the two together, because a Platinum and a King Ranch are very close together. Just have different aesthetic appearances between the two. But function-wise, feature, technology, they're very, very close, very identical. So thank you for watching. Like I said, my next video is going to be a Platinum F-150 if we don't get a King Ranch in between now and then. And if you have any comments, please leave a comment down in the comment section. Ask me any question, I will respond to you, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching, and this is Brendan from Sioka Fort Souderton.